10:25 on day 34. So what's that? A day and a half before the horde. As you can see, zombies have been having a little bit of fun destroying stuff down there somehow. Had a few come in and destroy a bit of stuff down here earlier. That's alright. I'm not going to be here much longer. I've searched that, I've searched that. I've searched most of the place in this place. I'm always thinking I might... I mean, nothing at the moment. I might get my stuff together. I've searched that. There's nothing there of value really to me. The working stuff's popping pills, and the... over there is a shotgun messiah. I've searched all those, so there's actually nothing left for me in this town really. I could spend a day stripping down cars. Yeah, I think I'll spend a horde here, so I think I'll strip down cars. If I get to another place, it means I've just got to be in a bit more of a rush getting ready for the horde. So let's just do that. As you can see, I don't break down the cars the whole way. I want them to be re-lootable. So if you break them down any further than what I've just looted them down to, you won't be able to re-loot them. So pig up there, but I don't really need a pig. That's all good. We'll leave that one alone. I actually think I've got to get up here and strip down the air conditioning units as well. So I'll go and do that while I'm at it. And no, I haven't stripped down the air conditioning unit up here. So I think I'm going to do about a 3-hour stream tonight. It's about 7 o'clock. I'm pretty tired, just from the weekend and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to... No, one left here. And I've actually got to strip that one down to the next level anyway, this one over here. But yeah, I think I'll do a 3-hour stream, depending on how I go in that. I might get too tired and I might just pull pin, but we'll see how that all pans out. I'll definitely do the next horde, the day 35 horde. That is a definite. Oh, there I need to strip down all these cars actually. So these cars here that are actually almost fully repaired, I stripped them down to the next level, but only when you get down to still colour paint left, for lack of a better word, a bonnet, I suppose you can call it. I only go to that point there. And the problem with having a high level wrench is you actually don't get closer than 6 points. So you do miss a little bit, but it's not too bad. Floating around. I actually haven't searched that. Oh no, it isn't one anyway, so that's right. I thought it was one of those underground areas. What do you call them? I can't think of the word at the moment. Where's he coming from? Right there. First hit for the day, and actually landed on his head. Yesterday it took me about, I would say, 10 hits before I got anywhere near the head, so I'm on good form already this morning. It's actually lunchtime here, and it's 7 o'clock at night for me, so I don't know why I said morning, but hey, just run with that anyway. Oh, I got hit for the first time. I'm going to hit for the second time. I'm actually down to 30 life, which I didn't realise. That is a good enough reason for me to use a first aid kit. I suppose I could have stripped in some stuff that actually isn't needed here. This is all valueless to me, this stuff, so I'll strip you down. I haven't got high level. Let's have some food. I suppose I could have eaten some food. No, it wouldn't have given me much anyway. Some water. So yeah, having that first aid kit was probably a good idea, because if I do actually get myself in some trouble with some dogs or anything like that. So it is an underground one. So what I will actually do is, it doesn't have a lot of stuff, this, to be fair. I think I'm actually going to pass on searching this underground bunker, because I've got all the recipes, so I don't need to go for the bookcases. And other than that, there's not a heck of a lot down there that's of real interest in it. So I think I'm just going to break down cars now. Which I'll do again tomorrow as well. I know it's boring, but... Oh geez, the bear along there. He came out of nowhere, because I was actually just down that way. He obviously just spawned in. But I do not particularly feel like taking on a bear at the moment. No value to me at all. I've got plenty of meat. I will take on a deer than a bear. I'm not going to though. The drop is actually right on the edge of town, which isn't a bad score all in all. That's actually the destroyed biome there, so I've got to stay away from there. Half hit. Don't know if I can actually go onto there. Looks to me like that's actually within the destroyed biome, so, or the radiated biome actually. This little piggy's going to run onto there. He will die. I don't think he's going to be close enough for me to loot, but I've got enough meat anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Make some room for this stuff. And away we go. I'll take the stuff back to my base, or my stash, and carry on some looting of these cars. I suppose at the end of the day I can get fuel, which comes in handy. Make it into gas barrels. Any excess that I had. What do I need here? So I actually went to the gym today, so I'm feeling actually a little bit sore, and that's actually part of the reason why I'm actually tired as well. Me and my mate Rick, we gave it a good workout. We busted it out. Did leg and chest, or leg and arms today. Legs and chest I think we did today. No, maybe arms. So arms it was. So I'm a little bit tired at the moment. He might be listening, I don't know, but he's probably tired. He's probably tireder than I am, I would say, because he isn't as fit as me. What do I do with all the stuff I'm taking with me? Okay. This is stuff that I'm actually stashing away for when I, not leaving it behind basically. Strip some of these bars here closer. Oh, why haven't I searched that yet? It's right there. So if you're watching, Chica, 5:45 tomorrow morning I'll pick you up. I don't think you will be, I think you're at work. 5:45 I'll pick you up and we'll go to up the mount. You might watch a replay this later on. Strip down all these cars here. Using high level battery. I think I've got a high level battery in my mini bike anyway, but a check of that. You don't get, for all the people that are watching this that don't actually know, you don't actually get either the engines or the batteries until you've got it down to the second level of the three that cars are able to be searched at. Well, we're actually only able to be searched at the first two, but you know what I mean anyway. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Let's break down this as well. Here's zombies. An interest in me. I thought I could, maybe I was hearing things. So basically, when it gets to that level, is the last level that you can, when you're breaking down to there, that's the last level you can get. Well, it's the only level you can get engines and batteries out of, for those who don't know. As I said, which won't be a lot of people. There might be a few. One good thing about having a level 400 wrench is it does take away 60, when I say 400 I mean 600, it does take away 60 each hit, so everything is a lot quicker. As I said, it's not ideal for optimal because I can't actually break the car down any lower than 60, it will disappear. So that's the first level. This is the level that you get the engines and the batteries on. So you'll break down further, that one. I'm not picking up a lot out of there. Bit of grass. What's over there? That broke off there for some reason. And the fence broke as well, which I can't figure out why that would happen. Now that car there, I've never seen a car with colour in the irradiated zone, but that one happens to be there for some reason. That's a first for me. Mind you, there's one over there, looks like it's in the irradiated area as well, so maybe they've changed that. I thought they only came in that last level. I think, yeah, I checked all these, I'm pretty sure. Because the end of the irradiated zone is crossing across this road now. It'll soon tell me whether I'm in it or not. Let's have a look at these here. Won't be a lot of value in it. Nothing really. Tank top, don't need to wear them. Not finding a lot in this house, but hey, that may change when I get upstairs. Scrap down some of these clothes. They're not worth anything, so I don't keep them. I don't sell them. It takes up space. But let's scrap down that as well. Let's see what's upstairs. Don't know what I was doing there. Straight through the door. Rubbish pile, not much. And a gun safe. Because virtually every house has a gun safe. Well, at least half of them anyway. This is probably set in America, so that might be the case. definitely not in New Zealand. There is not gun safe in every house. Absolutely nothing. So that house was a bit of a waste of time, all in all. Right. Here's some humping. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hook you down. Ooh, one thing I do need to do is pick up on my potatoes and my corn actually before I go, so I might go and check. It's on the way home or some point check and see what level they're at. They'll probably grind completely now. I would say they probably have. It's been a few days I've been here, so I'll be able to harvest them and then take them with me when I go. But yeah, I'm right between those times where you don't want to move and you're a little bit bored because actually nothing's happening. So I'm just going to spend this time looting, as I said, breaking down these cars, getting petrol. Now I used to look under the bonnet here and see how you can see there's a battery there and what I would say is an engine. Let's have a look and see whether... Okay, so let's see if I get a battery and an engine from this. Usually happens when you go to the halfway point. Right. So it doesn't look like I'm getting a battery and engine there, which I didn't. So, mind you, saying that, there is still a battery and engine in there. So that actually doesn't make a difference. Seeing them doesn't make a difference to them being there. Where's that zombie? Nobody can handle my spike club skills at the moment. Right, I might as well start heading back simply because I've got full inventory. And I need to get rid of some of this. Is that a deer? Yeah. Got any eggs that I can find. Caller. I knew I didn't see you, but I could hear you. Not much of him really, but hey, we'll scrap that down for the brass and for the iron. The brass and the lead that it gives. Break down this car here. I don't bother picking up tyres. They can be sold, but I don't really bother. I don't think I've actually searched that house there. It's got the underground. If I get a chance tomorrow, I'll search that. I'm not worried about it today. There is a couple of air conditioning units that you can see up on top of the chapel building there, but I don't think I can be bothered. If I run out of time, if I run out of things to do tomorrow, I will. But today. Anything else here that I want to get rid of? Not really. I mean, I can scrap that down. But everything else pretty much seems like it's usable at some point. I don't scrap anything that's usable. Or throw away anything that I can use at some point. I'll actually grab that stuff out of there. Yes, I did. So, running too far, my building is over here. I think it's that one there. Can put the stuff in my stash. How much time have I got? A couple of hours. It's time enough to go and actually break up a couple of cars at least anyway. And at night, I think I'll be out tonight just doing bits and pieces really. Yeah, I did think I'd search that. Just optimising my night times as I've talked about before. So let's see how much of this goes in there. Rightio. Just going to break down some more cars. So I haven't got anything there. I'm pretty low on fuel, but I've got plenty of fuel upstairs that I've just looted out all these cars. So that's not a problem. So I'll look through this gate and see how my crop's going. Right, so it's ready to pick. That's good. I should have a fair bit of all of that. I'll do that tonight while I'm wandering around doing my bits and pieces, trying not to get eaten by zombies. Engine and a battery out of that one. You can find some alright stuff in cars, and that's why I don't break it down any further than I have to. These ones you never can loot, so because they can respawn. If it's not me, at least somebody will find something good out, may find something good out of those cars, so that's why I leave them at that point. A lot of people break them down as far as possible. I don't. Condition time, so it's 9 o'clock. I don't know if I want to be wandering around breaking up cars at night. Ah well, if I hear zombies coming, I'll hopefully. I think I might go and finish this zombie off here because he'll actually run. The least runners, the better. I've actually got to use up some of my skill points as well at some stage, because as you can see I had 171 skill points unused. I've just forgotten to use them, is the only thing that's happened there. I need to get to the point I can make steel, so that'll give me plenty of points to be able to make steel. Probably things like, is that inside that? Yeah. So I'm going to put these before it turns to that one. That way I don't feel like 5 zombies on my ass at night. Probably won't give me anything, but hey, it means they're not going to be running at night, which suits me just fine. Break down this car. There might be something in this little building actually. I'm not going to go downstairs. Nothing down there that really I'm too worried about getting. But I will break into the building and see what is in the boxes or the bags that are sometimes just inside the door there. So search that. Yeah, had something in it. Not a complete waste of time. Sometimes these boxes can have the right stuff. See, they what do you call it? A nail gun battery. Nothing to say no about. I'll take that every day. I don't make coffee, so I don't bother keeping that. It's taking up all extra space that I can use to loot other vehicles. Okay, so there's no chance to scrap that down. Let's see if we can not die at night here. I don't think I've actually got a bedroll down either. It's a bit stupid. They got plenty of life. So I shouldn't really die unless I get attacked by a big pack of dogs. That bear, which might still be over there somewhere. If we keep a wide berth, it'll be alright. Unless he's wandered over this way again. Can't see him. There's a pig over there for some reason I think I saw. Must be that other pig. Yeah, there it is there. My side isn't as bad as I thought. Nothing detected me, so that they don't give you a lot of warning, so that will happen pretty quickly. And I think noise does attract zombies as well. So breaking down cars will attract them, as well as the food that I'm carrying at the same time. Finding plenty of oil, which is nice. Bound to be some zombies over here somewhere. Bound to be. Duct tape, can't pass that up. Scoring zombies, so I'm not worried about you. Who knows, you might have buddies around somewhere. You can go into that building and strip down the cars into that ostrich hotel as well, I suppose. So you can tell if he's the only one that's hunting him. He is. Alright. Some people will ask why I scrapped out, well I throw away the gunpowder. Because I can make it easy enough further down the track if I want to. And all it is just one's taking up an extra space that can be used for something more important. Thought I'd broken you up. Some people keep it, I don't. I don't bother. I can hear a zombie. She's inside the building, if not more of them around somewhere. Come on then. Pistol. Reasonably high level, worth something. Where's that zombie? I can hear him but I can't see him. Scrap this stuff down. I don't need you really. People say they keep that, I don't. And I'll throw away the glass jar. You can make those at any point. I can scrap down this to make brass and remake it at some point. There she is. Couple of first aid bandages. Nice little score. Don't know why I didn't scrap that while I was searching the car, but hey. Search all these rubbish piles, see if there's something that we can use. Like, I mean, things like this scrap plastics I could throw away, but there is actually a reason to use them further down the track. I haven't used them before. I think you make lights and stuff out of them, maybe. So I'll keep you. I can't make you, so I will keep you. I don't think I'm going to bother taking two tokens. I've got to get back to my stash now. Stash some of the stuff. I did actually think there was a bird's nest in here somewhere, but I'm not going to spend too much time looking for it. I come across it, I come across it. Grab these two here. Yep, that was worth it. Earlier in the game I had a bit of a mare and I actually broke down the forge with a heap of brass in it. By now I'd usually have a lot more brass, but yeah, I broke down the forge with my brass in it, like 3,000 brass. When I say 3,000, I actually melted down 3,000. So I don't know how many brass that ended up actually in the forge itself. That's a mistake I don't often make, but I made that time. Not a lot of zombies around tonight, which I'm not going to complain about. The less the better. Is this the house I'm in? Yes it is. Starting to get quite full here, so here, let's take you, put you in there, stash all this stuff here. Actually, no, I'll take you back because you're going with me. No, I'll leave you there actually. Thought I could hear a zombie, but maybe not. A pig? Missed him by a mile. And again. And that one. I'd like to find a machete actually. A machete I think does give you more resources as far as meat and hide and stuff like that. Not that that's really important at the moment to me. Zombie after me? Fuck! Dogs. 3 dogs. 1 dead. 1 half dead. 2 dead. 3 dead. Holy shit. And there's another one over there, his buddy. Or their buddies. Whew. Panic moment. He will find me eventually, so I don't want to be caught breaking those up. My biggest hate, dogs. I think everybody that plays this game, it's their biggest hate. Now I've got to be concerned about where this other one's gone. Don't particularly feel like running around at night with that thing just running aimlessly around the countryside. You do often see them just wandering in one direction, and if they don't sense you, they disappear. So I think that one was going that direction. The other two did, or the other three did not sense me. So with all luck, he's gone. He'll give me a slight warning to be able to. Oh, and a chicken. Too hard to catch chickens. But yeah, I lost a few points with them, which is never nice. But I got them back now anyway, so what I took was a bandage, which I needed to because I was bleeding out, and food, and I'm back up to 1 AP, so that's not a problem. No loss, apart from a bandage. Every little branch that I see waving in the wind, like those ones over there, makes me think it's a dog. So I'm a little bit scared at the moment. A bit of a chicken shit really, all in all. But I think he's gone. If he hasn't found me now, I'm pretty sure he's gone. Oh, I was hearing things. I think I'm going to go up this road when I leave tomorrow after the horde. It won't be tomorrow. Yeah, well, I'll be basically not far away from tomorrow now. 24 hours anyway. Breaking down more than... I think I'm breaking down 61 now by the looks of it. Which is, that's alright, that's good. I don't mind that. Getting quite less than 60 left behind. Whoever wants it can have it when if they come to a city eventually further down the track. It's not going to give you a heck of a lot. I'm not going to have much to do tomorrow. Really, I've broken down most of the cars, looted most of the buildings. I can go downstairs on that building that I was showing you earlier and break open the safe, loot the bodies which are down there. Anything up in here? Did I? Yeah, I think I did. I think I broke down the air conditioning units on top of that building. I'm pretty sure I did that when I was up there looting the working stiffs box. Getting a space yet. Break down this air conditioning unit. What I might do when I go back this time, or next time, whichever it works out to be, is actually cook up all the bacon and eggs that I can as well. Pick the potatoes and the corn. Search it up. Search it again. Yes, I have been in that building. Need to wait till my energy's back. Not a lot of zombies. 3 dogs, if you count the other one that ran away. 4 dogs. But no, not a lot of zombies tonight. I like searching for these little things. They can give you the right stuff. Brass, nobody ever passes up brass. Sometimes they give you good stuff, sometimes they give you crap. Same old story, always happens. I have found on occasion that the one you least expect you to give you something awesome, sometimes can just throw you a spanner in the works and actually give you a really high level item, or really valuable item, like an auger, you know, things like that. So don't take for granted anything that you're searching. Search everything that actually does give you loot. Don't search shelves and cupboards in the kitchens. They don't give you anything worthwhile. Not later game anyway. What's that zombie I can hear? Must be a crawler. Right, so I'm not running anymore. Shut up. Day 35, Horde Day. See? Don't need it, but it is a miner's helmet. Already breaking you down. Sort of almost broken down most of the cars now. My base is already set as far as where I'm going to survive, where I'm going to fight the Horde from. It's already done, so I don't need to worry about that. Today I've just got a day to myself, really, just I suppose I could go for a drive on my mini bike and see what I can come up with on a couple of the roads, but yeah, a little bit pointless. Have I got enough space? No, I haven't really. 584 engine, I think I might swap that out for the one I've got on my bike at the moment. Everything else is coming with me except you. And you. And you. Valueless to me. Valueless. There's a bag there, haven't seen that before. Rubbish, but hey. If you were playing the game and you're reasonably early and you come across a 528 wooden club, you're not going to say no. 483 club for that matter, you're not going to say no. No, I haven't been in a lot of the areas, so let's break down these cars. The working stuff I've already searched, I'm not going to bother going in there. Nothing of value in there to me, hasn't respawned. And a recipe. I'm finding a lot of recipes in this game. You know, it's just, it's hit and miss. Sometimes you can find a lot of recipes, sometimes it takes ages to find the recipes you want. For this one, in this game, I seem to have found a lot of recipes in just random places. Not just in your bookcases, you know. On bodies, in cars. You all know what I mean. I've already searched this one. Oh, I haven't searched this bag. How have I been wandering around here and not searched that bag? Not that it has anything I don't do the missions a lot. I get enough points anyway. Let's go and stash the stuff, cook up some bacon and eggs, which means I do need a campfire. How much space have I got? I've got plenty of space, so let's break up. That'll be right. Some cinderblock piles, which there are none because I collected them the other day for that other item that I needed. Let's go and break up some of this wall. That's what we'll do. We'll break up some of the wall, get the 8 or 9 that I need. Oh, shot. 6, 5, 7, 20. Oh, 8. That was more than 8. Throw you away. Let's make a campfire. Put the campfire down there. What am I doing? Plus some meat. Oh, I need a cooking pot as well. Idiot. I don't know if I put the cooking pots in here. I think I did. Cooking pot. Let's make some bacon and eggs, which I should be able to make. Let's make it 14 or something, 13. I do need wood though, don't I? Wow. Is going to take 243. $250, plenty. There we go. Cooking up some more bacon and eggs. You in there, you in there. Actually, I'll take you out as I said. No, I'll leave you in there. You. Nothing much else I'm taking with me, I don't think. Forgot I was putting stuff over here. I do need to figure out where I'm leaving this stuff as well, so we'll do that on the rounds and the next when I go outside. Sorry, excuse me. Could leave it on that rock there, which I think I will. Just go and pick these plants before I forget them and have to come back. I can actually go through this door. Suits me just fine. Here's my crop. So I've got none on my person at the moment. Let's see how many I managed to grow. Ivy of corn. I'm going to have a lot of corn. I reckon I'm going to have at least 300 corn. If not 400 or more. That one hasn't grown for some reason. Neither's that one. So it must be close. Hopefully end of today. Even if it isn't, I've got enough corn. That can stay for the person who finds this little patch. If anybody ever does. I have found that sometimes that the plants grow a little bit, in certain spots they might not grow as fast. Oh, these all have been planted the same amount of time. I don't know whether it's the ground or it's a glitch or what it is, you know, but I have found that they don't actually grow. Why do I think that had corn on it? Oh, because of the yellow plant behind it. So I don't think I'm going to have to grow any corn again for a long time. Okay, no, we're close to 400. 280 and 68. Still plenty. I'll plant again at the next place. I don't think I'm going to bother picking up the fertilised ground. That can stay there. Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing today? I've searched most of the places. There's not much to do. I've scrapped down most of the cars. I could go and get that hay over there. Let's go back to that building that I was talking about earlier. And search that. Pretty sure it's this way. Pretty sure it's this way. Pretty sure it's just behind this rock, actually. No. Must be a little bit further on. Pretty sure I've searched these when I came through a little while ago. I didn't search that one though for some reason. Get extra bacon and eggs. 1.5 bacon and eggs. How have I lost track of where the heck I was? Is that it there, is it? No. Oh yes, yes it is. So let's search this building here. Have a look downstairs. I'll show you downstairs, anybody that hasn't been into this POI. I actually haven't broken down this car, so I don't know why I haven't come through here and broken this down. We'll do that. Door's always open. Downstairs, a couple of sinks that you can search. That I search, useless. Even though you might find a wrench in there. Okay, so that embarrassed me. Didn't find a wrench in there. You can break down this. You there, baby? You there, mate? I just got a invitation from Baby Bro, but he doesn't seem to be on my stream, or he might be typing at the moment. We'll wait and see. It's unlocked, but I busted through it. Have I got enough breath left? Yeah, I actually got some back then, so I'll break this down. The zombie is outside. We won't get you down here. It's a bit scary, that is. Right, we got up. Jumping makes you swim upwards faster. It doesn't make you swim downwards faster. It definitely makes you swim upwards faster. Where is he? I'm sure he was around here. Okay, don't know where he was then. I'm not worried about it. It's the least of my concerns. Pretty sure I've already been in here, but I haven't... No, I actually haven't been in here. Let's have a look under here, see what we can find. Yeah, leather jacket. It's worth probably 250 or something. 444, even better. So I'll go and grab my bike and go and pick up this drop wherever it is. Right on the edge of the, what do you call it, the irradiated zone. So yeah, I've done most of the looting around here. It's worked out alright because, what's the time? 12:30. I've got 8 hours until the horde. 8 hours or 10 hours? 9.5 hours till the horde. So it gives me time to do what I want to do. Make sure I've broken this down. Yeah. not the one I'm in. It's the next one along. Search you for some reason. It's that house there that I'm in. Search you, I'm not going to even bother. Search you. All the bodies have disappeared, which is good. Means they don't hold me up. I've got to come back and get that. What I actually might do, get myself prepared for the horde. Let's take this with me. And stick it where I'm going to... Oh shit, actually I don't think I've got anything set up for the horde in this. It was the other town that I was in that I had it set up for the horde. That's lucky. That could have been very, very bad. Would have been hiding upstairs for the horde. What I'm going to do is figure out where I'm going to spend this horde, because I haven't got actually that much time to get prepared. What I might do is actually build... No, it's not going to work either. Horde. Where am I going to spend the horde tonight? I forgot that I moved town since the last horde. So I want to find an open space is the main thing. An existing building is nice, ideal. Not critical at this time, or this horde. It's not a massive horde, it's not a real powerful horde. It's probably bigger than wood is able to handle. But I'd love to find an open space. The zombies can come from every direction. Where am I going to spend this horde? Where am I going to spend this horde? Actually, have I got? I got 250 crossbow bolts. That's plenty. That's plenty, along with the ammunition I got if I do need it later on. I could build it around the rock, but they'll break the rocks, and I don't want to do that. Sure, I saw it first. Yeah. I really got to get a wriggle on actually, because it is actually getting later in the day. I'll explain my reasoning to you at some point. I could make it around that there, but there's a couple of buildings near as well. Ideally I would make it around that building, but I just don't think it's going to work 100%. I could just do it on top of the prison. There's a lot of buildings blocking their access to get to me, so that's not ideal. I'm at a little bit of a loss where I'm going to spend this horde actually. I am at a little bit of a loss. So I don't think they can come from the direction of the what's name biome, or the radiated zone. When I say biome, it's actually a zone. But I don't want to push my luck in case they actually can. Really need to get a wriggle on here. I'm going to chop this tree down and start building some. Or I'm going to break it almost down if I can get close. Close enough. Build some wooden frames. Don't think I need 140. Let's go with 50. So I really want to find a building that's a little bit in the open, so that because I got unimpeded access to get to me. I didn't know I'd searched that. I knew I'd already searched that. This is cutting it close in regards to getting prepared for it. This is the building I'm going to go in right here. Or is it going to be that one there? No, it's going to be that one there. I'm going to build a row of... So let's make another 50 frames. I can strap them down if I have to. Let's make a walkway around it. And then I'll show you what I mean what I'm going to do here. This is just a temporary place to spend the horde, give you an opportunity to kill a lot of zombies, not have them back up on each other. And here a zombie near me. I need to block in that door if I can, break that awning. I've got plenty of time, it's not a problem. Break this veranda, porch, or whatever you people call it. Ideally I do actually need some steel, or sorry, some iron to This is basically how I spend my first few hordes, is in this type of setup. If I'd remembered that I was actually not near where I spent my last horde, which was on top of a... Hey Harry, you right mate? You're just in time for the day 35 horde, which I forgot. Como estas? That I forgot was coming today, or I forgot that I wasn't near my horde base. So I'm just quickly setting up a horde base before that comes to survive the night. But how you been, mate? Alright? We didn't catch up today, sorry. I ended up going to the gym in the afternoon, and then my mate invited me to a barbecue, so I ended up going to a barbecue. So sorry mate, we didn't catch up, but how you been? I'm just getting myself ready to fight off the horde. What am I doing here? Bust this out so we don't get caught on it. Yeah mate, so you're right on time to watch me try and survive this day 35 horde. Yeah, I've been good, thanks, buddy. I've been good, thanks. Yeah, just cruising along. Nothing of great interest. I need to get some iron because I want to block that in with a bit stronger. This one here's got a... Is this on it? No, I've been good, thanks, mate. I've been good, thanks. Welcome to the stream. You're the first one on today. Nobody else has been on, so you're number one. Let's break you down as far as possible. So I'm just getting ready for this horde. Won't be anything too stressful for me. I'm going to see where my access is so I can block myself in. Not that one, this one. And there we go. So we're good to go on that. I am just going to go and get some iron and break down a couple of these cars because I need to strengthen that, strengthen those wooden blocks really. But I've been good, thanks, mate. I've been good. Did you stream today? How much iron I've got? 107. It's not going to be enough, but what I will do is chop down these trees so they don't get caught on the trees. What's the time? 6 o'clock. I've got plenty of time before the horde comes. I'm just pretty much taking away stuff here that, and you'll know as well as me, that can get zombies caught up on it. I don't want the zombies getting caught, so that's why I'm busting this stuff out. Jesus, I've never found a recipe in a letterbox. That's the first time I've ever found a recipe in the letterbox. I don't know about you. Definitely my first time. Makes me want to search the letterboxes more often now. Let's strengthen this stuff. Ah shit, didn't mean to do that. I got time to go back and grab my stuff though, so that's alright. I don't know if I've stripped down this car, so let's strip down this car. Stuff it. I'll go and get the iron. Are you alright, mate? Sorry to hear that. Why are you in the hospital? You nothing serious or what? You got attacked by somebody? That's no good, mate. What, were you out drinking or what happened? Hope you're alright. Hope there's nothing serious. Are they going to hold you overnight, or you're staying in, or you're coming out, or? Where did you get attacked? I don't like to hear somebody that I know has got attacked, that's for sure. Hopefully you're alright. Are you watching this on your phone? Which way am I going? This way. Are you watching it at home, at the hospital on your phone? Well, I hope this cheers you up when I have this horde, which will come through in about 2 hours. Hope you haven't got too serious injuries. My bike. I need to get my bike. I'm running around on foot when I've got a bike to drive everywhere. I don't know what I'm doing that for. Have the police caught the person, or did they get away? Oh, straight into the wall. At least you would have found that funny. Guy broke into my house. Did the police catch him? Or are they even looking for him? What's the world coming to when that sort of thing happens? It's a shit world that we live in when that sort of thing happens. And it happens more often now. It annoys the hell out of me. You don't drink, you're 12. Did I ask you if you were drunk? Sorry mate, you did say you were young. And they attacked a 12-year-old. That's not very nice. Hopefully you're alright mate. Hope the rest of your family's alright. Nobody else got hurt in your family? They got him? Good. Hopefully he goes to jail for a long time. But if your justice system's anything like our justice system, he'll probably get away with bugger all. Hopefully you're alright mate, yeah, as I said, hopefully you and your family are all safe, not too many injuries. So this is where I'm going to change the subject, this is where I'm going to spend the horde. I will survive up here, no problem at all. Nothing can get me up here. Spider zombies can't get me. But yeah mate, as I said, hopefully your family, everybody else is alright, nobody's badly hurt or anything. Your mum and your dad and your sisters and brothers and the rest of them. We're safe, that's good mate, I'm glad to hear that. At least that's the case, I'm glad you're all safe. So have fun at least watching this horde. I'm expecting about 60 zombies maybe. Hopefully they'll come from that direction over there. But we'll see. So I've currently got 919 kills. I'm hoping to have about 908. If you're wondering. It's not my ideal base. It's not the best base, but it is okay just for a horde. They can't get me up here. Shit. Shit, if I fall, I'm in trouble. If I fall, I'm in trouble. So what I'm going to do is... Just got that in time, didn't I? So they're coming from that direction. That's not great shooting. forgive me if I don't talk much while this is happening, mate. I'm just going to try and not fall down there for a start. But as I said, mate, I'm glad to hear your family and you are all okay. No serious injuries. Are you the only one that went to hospital, or did everybody have to go to hospital? Only you. Did you try and protect your family, or did you find them when they broke in? What time of night was it? Was it quite late or early in the morning? As you can see, this is my go-to when I'm early game, trying to kill the horde, or try and not let the horde kill me. It seems to work all right as long as you don't fall down and get attacked by 1,000 of them. But it's my go-to. Spreads the zombies out. Doesn't let them back up on each other. If I actually hit the thing. It was 4 in the morning. Yeah, that's a bad time for anybody to be woken up by a robber, I know that much. Not a good time any time, but 4 o'clock in the morning is not a good time. And that's why they're expecting you to be asleep and not be able to wake up and deep in sleep and stuff, you know. I've never been broken into by anybody when I've been at home. Probably because I would go ape shit and start hitting them I'd probably stab them actually if they ever broke into my house. I don't care about the consequences. They're in my house, they die, basically. But as I said, mate, I'm glad your family's okay and you're not too bad. Hopefully you get over your injuries pretty soon. Don't know what took so many hits to kill that. So as you can see, mate, it's pretty easy to survive the horde up here. I don't know where you bend your hordes, but this is what I do. It's pretty basic until I build myself a base. This is where I set myself up in this type of setup. I'm glad you at least hit him. I'm glad you hit him. It's a pity you didn't hit him with something harder, like a shovel. Because that's what those people need to be hit with, is a shovel. Good to see you protecting it. Pretty good. It's good to see that you were protecting your family, mate. You got to do what you can. You got to do what you can do. But how old was this guy? Was he quite young or quite old? Awesome, bro. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Hopefully he's got a sore head as well as going to go in prison and get a sore bum. 20. Scumbag is all he is a scumbag. Hopefully he gets beaten up in prison plenty. That's I like to hear that, mate, that you hit him with a baseball bat. You obviously didn't hit him hard enough. Should have hit him harder. Can't get to the top for some reason over there. Can't hit this fellow at all for some reason. These two trap each other. There's about 5 wasted shots on this here. No, I live in New Zealand. I used to live in England, but now I live in New Zealand. You know where that is? Hopefully they teach you that sort of thing at school. We still have people who try and break into houses here in New Zealand and beat up 12-year-old kids, but it doesn't happen as much as England. You don't know where New Zealand is? At the bottom of the world, down by Australia. Search New Zealand. NEWZEALAND. That's where I live. Oh shit. Forgot about that little bit there. But I have been to Spain. I've been to Spain twice. No, maybe 3 times I've been to Spain. I've been to Pamplona. I've been to San Sebastian. I've been to Madrid. And I've been to Barcelona. Barcelona. I run with the Bulls twice. Ran with the Bulls. San Fermin, I think it's called. Oh shit. That's not good. I didn't mean to fall down there. Now I'm stunned. Didn't end too badly for me. I can't hear where that other zombie is. I can't see where that other zombie is. Oh, there we are. It's inside this building. Oh, there he is. I can hear a flaming zombie, but I can't see it. Must be upstairs. Has to be upstairs. How did they get up here? There they all are. I can't hit this one at all for some reason. So there we go. 35 day horde. How many zombies did I kill? I killed 67 or 68 zombies. That's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that horde, Harry? It's pretty boring, really, but I didn't die, which is always an advantage. I'm glad, mate. I'm glad. I killed, I think 67 zombies, so it wasn't too bad. Plenty of bodies to loot. See, that's why I build it on this size, because it allows the zombies to spread out and their bodies don't break up, which means you can obviously loot them. That's what I do it for anyway. I lost a few to war blocks being on top of each other, but not too many. It wasn't too bad. Looks like we've got 2 people on here at the moment. I'm not sure who the other person is, but welcome whoever you are. I think you just missed the horde. Just cleaning up after the horde at the moment. Nothing in the way of loot at the moment at all. Pretty boring for loot. Hopefully I'll get something in the way of loot, but we'll see. Sunglasses. Awesome. Let's put those on. All stuff that I don't use. Now finally get something with ammunition. It's not too bad. First aid bandage. It's about the two best things I've found so far. I'd like to find a treasure map, but we'll see. Yeah, there's a bit of stuff in that zombie. Hey Motorrod, I think it's you that's watching. So not a hell of a lot, to be fair, when it comes to loot. Nothing great. Bit of ammunition. Bit of ammunition and that's it really. Nothing else very good at all. Bit disappointing, but we are still early game, so that's the way it goes. What I might go and do is pick up that drop. See what we can find in there. Looks like another person's got on. Welcome, welcome. Joining me and Harry at the moment. There's a bag there. Right there. Nothing at all. I didn't mean to run into that rock. It was not on purpose, or that rock for that matter. I just can't drive straight for some reason. So this drops right on the edge of the... Ah, shit. That'd be right. No, it's not too far away actually. Let's go and grab that. See, I had a bit of a mare there. What I want to do is get rid of that stuff there. Looks like everybody's buggered off. It's just me and you, Harry. Right, we're all good to go. Just going to get this drop. You still there, Harry? I can't go onto the party, man. It's I'm playing streaming. As you can see, it's right on the edge of the... Oh, you're still here, brother. Good, good. Annoying thing, it's right on the edge of the... what do you call it? The radiation zone. Not ideal, but hey, we'll survive. And there's nothing in it anyway. There's some zombies chasing after me by the looks of it. They're going to be far enough below me not to worry about it. That's all good. See ya. At least it makes for good video. Can't get to me, can you? Can't swim. Right, so let's get out of here. Couple of crawlers as well, not going to worry about them. So I didn't find much there. Medium level stock. As you can see, Harry, my levels are high enough now that these things only take one hit. If I hit them, which I'm tending not to do at the moment. There we go. Don't think there are any other zombies around. Nope. See what I can find out of these ones. Probably might find more out of these lot than I found out of that whole bloody horde. I can hear a zombie coming up on me though. I'm not sure where that is. Shit. Jeez, there's a heap of them. Whew. There's one behind me. Two behind me. Right. What do I not need here? There is a lot of zombies in this horde, or in this miniature horde. 1005. See? 1005. Yeah, it's not a massive amount, but it's alright. I'm happy enough with that. Let's go and pick up this other drop. I don't know whether have you noticed when you do your stream, but your bike seems really slow when you're on the stream? Mine does. Mine seems a lot slower on the stream than it does here. Have you noticed that, Harry? I don't think my bike seems too slow just here what I'm doing at the moment. But for some reason you don't. Yeah, when I watch my stream later on to see if I can get any ideas of how to improve it, it seems to be really slow. Don't know why. Side of a hillside. Or side of a hill. Almost didn't kill it. Another deer, I didn't see that. Not a hell of a lot there, but some first aid kits aren't too bad. I'll take those. It's actually a pretty cool view, that is. And that's the easiest way to get yourself killed. Damage your bike. Oh, there. I know where you were. So I'll take this stuff back to my base and where I stash my stuff. Oh. And I'm pretty much finished in this town. I'm not going to stay any longer in this town. This is all I'm going to do here. I've searched everything, looted everything, survived the horde. So I think that's me. I think I'm going to move on from this town. Get up there, man. Right. Just doing some housekeeping at the moment, Harry. Sorry, mate, it's pretty boring, but it's just something I've got to do to get myself ready to leave. So, first of all, I'll fill up my bike. Yeah, mate, it's all a bit boring, but it's just I'm just getting ready to leave town. And I'll show you where this is where I stash my stuff when I'm leaving town and I'm not coming back for a while. Just so other people don't steal it, really. I know other people have done this probably, but this is what I do. Unless you've seen my stream, you probably won't find it here. This is all stuff I'm not taking with me. Actually, what I will do is take you. So that's basically where I hide my stuff so nobody else knows it's there. As I said, you know it's there, but I'm not worried about you finding it. It's other people like trolls, just people PvP, people trying to find it. So what I do here is actually do that and that. Sweet. Where the fuck did they come from? Another bloody horde. Shh. That's 2 hordes in like half an hour. Don't often get that. I wasn't even aiming for that one. That's how you do it, Harry. That's how experts do it. Wipe out a miniature horde like that. And yes, I do know there's a fella there. Excuse me. Man, 2 misses in a row. 3 misses. That's not how you do it. Sure I heard a zombie. Must be the other side of this rock. There he goes. Bloody lot of zombies for some reason. As you can see, I've got a lot of points to allocate. Where are these bastards coming from? Oh, I got a map. I got more off these zombies than I got off that horde last night. I think I've searched all these. Where's my bike? So I will go at night time. I'll start driving away to where my next town is. This is all stuff I leave behind, no matter. I don't care if anybody takes it, I don't want it anymore. It's no value to me. What I will do is, before I forget, is break this down. This is what I'm taking with me when I leave. A lot of stuff, as you can see, is going to be left behind. Where did you come from? So I'll have it all done by night time. I can take off and drive during the night, so that's alright. Takes a little bit of time, but I've got to hide this stuff away so nobody can find it. Once I find a trader, I'll be able to sell a lot of those weapons and stuff. But I actually haven't found a trader near here. So I'm just stashing them at the moment. Do need to go over here and actually pick the rest of this corn that was left over here. Hey mate, you take it easy, eh? Look after yourself. Don't do yourself any serious injuries. But mate, thanks for coming on, eh? Appreciate you coming on. We'll catch up again soon, eh? Hopefully we'll be able to play a stream together. But you let me know when you're ready to play a stream together, and we'll start a new world. But mate, you take it easy. All the best to you and your family. And yeah, don't overstress yourself, eh? I'm not going to play for much longer anyway, mate, so yeah, nah. Hey, thanks for coming on, eh? You have a good one. I'm going to be in the stream. Are you going to be streaming? Yeah, mate, I'll keep an eye out and I'll watch your stream, eh? I'll have a search and find out when you're streaming. Night time and there's zombies around. Oh, you're still going to continue watching the stream? Sorry, mate. I understand what you mean. So the hospital's let you out. That's good. Where are you? Oh. Sorry, mate, I thought that you meant that you were leaving the stream. You have the internet on your tablet? Sweet. I'm just looking at what the time is here. I'm actually not too sure because I don't know how much longer I'm going to play anyway. I'm quite tired, a bit knackered actually. But once I sort this out, I will... Let's leave that there. Right, we're ready to go. Time to leave. And pick up the stuff I'm taking with me. We're out of here. There's nothing there, I don't think. No. Yep. Let's figure out where we're going first. So I'm going to go out from that road there. Don't know why I went out that door. I didn't do it on purpose. Oh, I don't need to take you with me. We're out of here. As soon as I drop off this can't remember what I was trying to drop off this time. Oh yeah. Chemistry station. And you can have those as well. Yeah. We're good to go. Let's get out of here. See where the next town is. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. I was trying to check my time. I'll play for another hour, I think. Better turn the light on, see where I can go, or where I'm going. I could take a shortcut here, but I'm not going to bother. I wouldn't mind finding another trader if I could, but we'll see how that pans out. Sometimes they're near the road, sometimes they aren't. Big hole in the ground. Oh no. Which way do I go, Harry? Left or right? It's your decision. You tell me which way you want me to go. Do I go that way? Or do I go that way? You tell me. Left or right, Harry? Uphill or downhill? Oh shit. Oh, you bugger. Mustn't be there. So I'll make the decision for you. I'm going to go downhill. Burnt biome. Straight into the rock. Left or right, Harry? You still there? Which way do you wanted me to go? Left or right? You've got 10 seconds, Harry. I don't know if you're still there. Right it is. Oh, what happened there? What actually happened there? This way I want to go. Something glitched out then. And we went the right direction. Sweet. Beer. Let's get rid of that first. I've already been here, I think. Yeah, I've already been here. Bugger. Let's go this way. I've already actually been to that city, I've already searched it. Sorry, I've just got to figure out which way I'm going to go. Shit, there's more of them. So I actually want to go back the way I came and turn left. Doing a bit of tiki touring here, but that's alright. Getting out of my way. Let's have something to eat. Didn't get any extra lives or extra minimum points, but that's alright. So I went a bit the wrong way there. I didn't realise I'd been that way before. Didn't check on the map beforehand, which is a bit stupid, but instead of turning left here, I should have gone straight ahead. This way. So let's see if we can find a town up here somewhere. I am heading towards the edge of the map, so I'm a bit scared that it's actually going to be the end of the road at some point up here. Hopefully not, but I have come across that before. The road ends, If it does, I'll just have to go cross country for a while, run into a few trees and various bits and pieces. It is heading back towards the edge of the world, and by the looks of it, water. So we'll see how it pans out anyway. I have to search this road at any point, at some stage anyway. Doesn't look promising this way. Unless this road turns around to its left at some point, which it seems to be doing. There's a causeway, so I'm wondering whether that causeway... Hey mate, what's happening? Yeah, you all good? See ya. Is that a causeway that there? It is. I'm wondering where this causeway is going to head. Could end up in a city, I'm not too sure. Or it could just end up at the end of the edge of the world. No, my luck. And that's what I was worried about. It's actually come to the end of the road. Shits me to no end. Let's have a look at this car anyway. Nothing. Sweet. So from here, there's a lot of water on this world. I know I've said it before, but it is a bit of a pain in the arse. There is a lot of water on this world. It's not as much as I have seen on some worlds, but there is a lot of water, so it does make it a bit hard to travel around. This nighttime travel of mine's been a waste of time completely. That deer that was running beside me before is just there. I'm not going to kill it just because he's my new mate. Follow this path here and see where we end up. Never know, you might end up at a trader. Though the way my luck's going, chances aren't. I'll end up in the middle of nowhere. Good driving as usual. You're still there, Harry? I haven't heard from you for a while. You still there, mate? Oh, I didn't mean to run over you. I didn't want to run over you. It's obviously almost, well, it is almost morning time. Straight over the flames, straight back over them again. Bit of a shambles that was. So there's the edge of the water. What I might do is follow the edge of the water for a while. See where that leads me. What a fucking nightmare that was. I can't actually see the water very easily, or the edge of the water. Well, that's my excuse anyway. But I don't want to run into the water if I don't have to. Let's follow the edge of this water and see what we come up with. We might come across a road that I can follow, or we might come across a path. Let's follow this for a while and see what happens. I'm not sure whether Harry's there anymore. He might just be getting let out of hospital. He got beaten up by a robber. last night, for anybody who's watching who doesn't know, but luckily all Harry's family is all okay. The robber's been found by the police. Harry hit him with a baseball bat, which I like to hear. It's all those pricks deserve. But in the process got a bit of a dust up from the robber as well, so all the best to Harry and his family. Never like to hear that sort of thing. You should be able to defend your own home, is my feelings on it. And if anybody broke into my home and threatened my family, I promise you now they would not be walking. They'd be lucky if they went 6 feet under. I'd have no hesitation in killing somebody that broke into my home. So good on you, Harry, for hitting the fellow with the with your baseball bat, and hopefully you recover pretty soon. Luckily, none of Harry's family was injured, so apart from him. So we're glad to hear that. But mate, you did the right thing. You protected your family. You showed the robber that he can't just break into somebody's house and do what he likes. There's got to be consequences to that. So mate, you did the right thing. The only thing you did wrong is you didn't hit him hard enough. Hit him harder next time, is all I have to say. It's just turned morning time for the people who haven't been on my stream yet or have just come on. I did the Horde night, when I say last night, the night before this one. It's exactly what I didn't want to do. Had a mare there, but at least I'm not in a bad biome. That is the problem with when you're as bad a driver as I am, and are near water. It doesn't take a lot of time to rectify, but it is a pain in the ass. Basically time wasted is all it is. But hey, that'll teach me for driving shit. I'm not going to try and do this. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? That box can stay there for anybody who comes along and is searching stuff and then all of a sudden thinks I've come across the jackpot and it's empty. But by the looks of it, Harry's not on here anymore. He's unable to, or if he is on here, he's unable to comment. But I think I'm going to maybe drive for a little bit longer, then maybe call it a night. I got an early start in the morning, and I'm pretty knackered actually. So let's see what we can come across before I go to bed at least. I'm pretty sure I'll come on tomorrow and do a stream for at least probably 2 hours. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to play much longer tonight. It's starting to get a bit annoying. At the moment. Be nice to find the new town that I'm going to base myself out of for a little while, but we'll see how that pans out. Little outcropping of ground there into the lake. One good thing about this is I actually do get to identify where boundaries are. I think this is just going to be a little outcrop, like Mount Maunganui out from, yeah. But I have to check it just in case. Looks like just a little island. No use having to come back there and search that later on, when you can search it now and not have to do it. Waste your time later. Don't think it's a town, I think it's just a random house in the middle of nowhere by a lake, by the river. Holiday home. Not going to bother searching it. Then we come across a forge house. Now I might stop at this house because it does have a forge in it, so I can grab that forge and take it to the next place I'm going to. So that's what I'm going to do. His head's all back to front. Should be some more zombies around. I've only killed 3. There should be more than 3 zombies here. Oh, there it is. The headless zombie. So I'll go in here. All I'm going to loot in here is pretty much the bookcase. Nothing. Somebody's been here. I don't think I've been here. Oh, I have been here. I have been here. So at the end of the day, I'll finish up doing this little bit of an outcropping there. Pretty sure it won't carry on. And then go back to this town where I have spent time before. I'm just trying to figure out where in that town I was. It's not marked. Search that part of the town. But I have actually been here before. If I'd checked my map, I would have figured that out. Another waste of time and energy, but hey, so be it. There's my bike there. Not much further along here. It should actually, the outcrop should finish. Pretty much soon. Don't go into the water too much. Oh. I suppose I should turn my light on, maybe that'll help. Yeah, not really. It's just that type of weather where you can't actually see much. It's a bit foggy, a bit misty. So I haven't identified where I am on the map. Yes, I've done that. I will go to that point there. and then I'll go back to the town. Won't take me long, only take me a couple of seconds to drive to that point, if I don't drive into a rock. And then I will go back to the town. Chances are I've searched that building as well. I don't remember everywhere I've been. I've actually backtracked a little bit, so now I can go back to the town after I've run into the rock again. Town should be just over a sort of hill over here somewhere. Shouldn't be too hard to find, and I can go back and actually identify where I actually left my stuff in this township. I can't actually remember. But we'll soon find out. It'll jog my memory when I get here. Nothing looks too familiar, but oh yeah, and I remember all those flash houses were around. But it's just a matter of trying to remember where I left my stuff. Let's have a look at the map. Geez, a lot of zombies over there. So I've already searched this town, so don't want that to go in the water if I can possibly get away with it. Ah, right, yes. Ah, I know where I left my stuff. I know exactly where I left my stuff. I dug some holes over here against this building and put it down in here. Something must be inside. I got a bit scared there. What I'm going to do is going to go and pick up that drop, if it's not in the water, which I don't think it will be. And then I think I'm going to call it a night. So if you're on here, Harry, but you're not able to comment, thanks for coming on, mate. Look after yourself, take care, don't go getting bloody hurt again. As I said, mate, all the best to you and your family. Hopefully that prick gets some decent jail time. I'm not too sure what Spain's legal system's like as far as punishment for home invasion, but it's never enough. The moment you don't feel safe living in your own home is a bad moment. Yeah, everybody should feel safe in their own house, but not everybody does. So mate, hey, thanks for coming on the stream. Thanks everybody else that came on and watched. Nobody else said anything, but I don't care if you come on and you don't say anything. You're more than welcome to. I know if my mate Rick came on, he'd be a smart ass and say something, so he definitely wasn't on here. Chica would be the same, but I think Chica's at work. So yeah, as I said, thanks everybody for watching. I'm just going to pick up this drop, and then that's me for the night. Waste of time, but that's alright. Good night. Actually, how long do I... So, 2 minutes, 2 hours 40, that's not a bad streaming.